So I'm going to do this with my units because it's basically Gyo's Vat strat, which is very whalish, and I was fine with it because whatever, but I thought this was cleaner. You start, same as Gyo, Artle in the corner here. But basically I'm switching out Scotty Alter for Perfumer and adding other units and making it not AFK. You know what I thought was reasonable. Sorry and Blaze are both in recruitment and have been around for the shop forever, so you probably should have them. If you don't have Saria here, you can probably get away with like Hoshiguma or anything. Block 3 and regular medic. Not much damage here except when the boss goes phase 2. If you switch up Perfumer to like Flopsis, it probably would work too. Perfumer is a bit weak. Yeah. The basic premise of his strategy was put a defender and AoE guard here, particularly Blaze, medic or AoE medic, and yeah, I got rid of Nightingale, which does make it a little risky, but it works. I probably should have placed Rosa first instead of Chen. I was worried about this lane leaking. Chen does go here eventually. If you have Texas Alter, you could drop Texas Alter. Again, I probably could have dropped Rosa now. Boss goes forward. I throw down an archer to stop it from leaking. Or whatever you want to call that. If you throw down Rosa, which I throw down, she takes care of it. So after Rosa's down, you don't have to worry about that archer there. So if I put out Rosa earlier, I probably would have been fine. I just wanted enough damage in the top lane. Now we've already activated Thorns once. You notice if you don't activate Thorns, the boss is probably not going to go to phase 2 anytime soon. There's a lot of bad guys here. They're all dead. You can also activate Chen whenever you want. Because until we activate Thorns, the boss is not going to phase 2. So I was waiting for this tile here. The boss tiles to go away. The boss kept going into ghost mode and going to tile 3, so it wasn't going to get rid of all 3 tiles, but whatever. I let one tile go away and made sure all the enemies spawned, so at 19 of 27, I'm just checking, there were no more enemies spawned, besides the ones being spawned by the boss. So I decided to go for it. I just had to make sure, because, that was my point. I was seeing how long I could wait, what was coming. We could just hold this forever. I probably would go forever. Go until Thorns actually gets through it. I think I'm turning on Thorns now. I should have turned on a little bit earlier, but whatever. Boss starts stalling these defender boys. So if you just wanted to like trigger a lot of defenders, you could just hold them forever. Should speed this up probably. Anyway, here we go. Phase 2. The point was you can hold that for forever if you want to make sure everything dies. But 19 of 27 is where everything stops. Boss comes to phase. After Orange goes phase 2, it's very quickly. Orange, for whatever reason, is DPSing the bottom lane. Anyway, for them both to come to range, activate Warfriend, activate that, and activate Shen. She does DPS the boss with Thorns' help down to the last reversal very easily. Here, my health went down. You probably should activate Perfumer. And now we can just pull Medic because there's nothing going to hurt Rosa. And you can put Meteor somewhere to help your Mudrock. If you're using a Spectre, you can actually time this side here without Mudrock, but I always kept screwing up my timing, so it's easier just to add an extra unit. If you time Rosa's skill here, you could have prevented everything from making little accelerators, but I screwed it up. It didn't matter. I mean, it got a little tempting, but you can just activate it. Because once you activate Chen again, this will just be clean and it will be done. In the meantime, Rosa is dealing with the towers. which is why I left her there. Now we just have one tower. All the enemies are dead, and we just have to wait for these towers. And all the enemies are dead, and Chen is activated, so we're completely safe.